Good afternoon, and welcome to the Windy City Blind Hockey Showdown. We are at the Edge in Bensonville, Illinois. We are happy to have you, and today we have Team Yellow versus Team Black. If you are unfamiliar with blind hockey, the rules are pretty much the same as regular hockey, except the goals are 1 foot shorter, and when you enter the offensive zone, you have to pass once before you can actually shoot on the goalie, and that will be indicated by a buzzer heard by, it's kind of a loud chirping noise. And there are varying degrees of visibility on the ice, usually indicated by the color of their helmet. Also, one big defining factor is the puck is about five times the size of a regular puck, and it is metal and filled with ball bearings. After a little while, they get a little bit mashed up, and kind of wild what turns out. So we are getting everybody ready and into positions. Usually the referees will shake the puck where the starting face-off is going to be, so that everybody knows to get there. Looks like Team Yellow is still conferring. On Team Yellow, we have number 11, Luke Miller, number 23, Ashley Hill, number 10, Kevin Paproth, number 22, Eddie Wolf, number 96, Connor Bailey, number 2, Drew Garza, number 14, Adam Young, number 66, Matthew Miller, number 57, Liam McCoy, number 29, Owen Gutenplan, number 18, Danielle Riley, number 87, Brady Hadfield. It looks on Team Black, we have number 5, Alex Kapasaurus, number 29, Tony Chesro, 19, Derek Beck, number 38, Gary Johnson, number 93, Josh Schneider, number 47, Josh Fields, 10, Stephen Atkinson, 44, Mark Sundberg, number 7, Samantha Betts, 81, Salman Chaudhry, 22, Chaz Myshak, number 89, Sage Chung, 55, Kenneth Watt, 21, Seyun Choi. Goalies, we've got Robbie Brinkerhoff, number 33 for the yellow team, and Evie Jones, number 77 for black. All right. Action is going on. We are behind the black goal. Yellow pops it forward to the corner. Stopped by number 10. 10 rides it up. Derek Beck keeps it in the zone, rides it in the back. Yellow pops it forward. Chasing after it is number 5, Kapasaurus. Goes down in the corner. There's a battle. Popped up by Yellow. Black pops it to the middle to Chesro. Passes it to the side. Crosses over the blue line. Passes is complete. On goal. Oh, pops it over the shoulder. Gets one over on Evie. All right. Team Black is up by 1. Resetting back to the center. Checking on goalies. If the puck dies in front of the goal, or if it's in front of the goal at all, the puck will be blown dead, mostly for the safety of the players and the goalies, because we don't want a bunch of people swatting at the puck when it's such close quarters. All right. Hear the beeping of the Zamboni. Sound is very important in blind hockey. All right. Communication is huge. And center ice face-off. Won by Luke Miller. Over to Owen. Popped up forward to Luke Miller again. Over the blue line into the yellow offensive zone. Got 22 went down, but is back up again. Number 11, Luke Miller, taking it around up the boards, around the side. Picked up by Owen. Finding another yellow player. Pass is complete to Liam. Shot by Miller, blocked by 93. Black picks it up again to take it out of the zone. People calling for it. Goes up to number 55. Kenneth Watt goes back out of the zone. Picked up by Eddie Wolf on yellow. Wolf is looking for a player to pass it to. Gets intercepted by Black. And at that point, we are going to shift lines. This is a mixed game right now as far as vision goes, so this is to get some experience and ice time for some of the other players. All right. Face-off is being taken by Owen Gutenplan. And looks like Betts is going to take it for black. All right, working on placement. I think we might need to adjust. Yellow's going to go with a heavier D setup here, I think. All right. Looks like we're getting everybody set. There we go. Communication is key. All right, shaking the puck to go. Taken by Betts over to Black. Black picks it up. Fields has it, tosses it. Kopp in the corner. Keeps it in the neutral zone. Picked up by Gutenplan. Goes across the blue line. Looking for a partner to pass it to. McCoy's calling for it. Black interference in the between. McCoy picks it up again. Looking for a full pass, but Black gets in the way. Gets it out of the zone. It is in neutral. Black crossing over the blue line. Stops hard, looking for a partner. Yellow intercepts. Black's able to keep it in the zone. Picked up by number 47. Field sends it around the boards behind the goal. Picked up in the corner by Gutenplan. Goes into the neutral ice. McCoy right behind it in yellow goes into the offensive zone. Drops it off for a partner. 47 grabs it for Black and sends it back into neutral. 18 chases after it. Grabs it. Sends it back in the other direction. Black picks it up. Number 7. There's a scuffle for possession. Black sends to the corner. Black keeps it in. Goes around the boards. Pass whistle's been completed. Black looking to find somebody in front. Yellow with defense sends it out. And that is a line change. The horn will symbol is shift. I think we're going to be going back out to center to reset. All right. Looks like we got Luke Miller for yellow taking it. And I can't read the number. 29, Ches. Taking over between yellow's got possession. Sends it up the boards. Picked up by Miller. Miller's looking for somebody to drop it off to. Looking for a partner. Just misses Bailey. Picked up by Garza. Garza sends it forward. The pass whistle's complete just above the goal. Black picks it up again. Schneider sends it into the neutral zone. Garza picks it up. Sends it back out to neutral. Black picks it up. 5 sends it forward. And it's into the bench. Yeah, you definitely got to keep an eye out and have a helmet on, even on the bench. Like I said, the puck is made of metal, and there is no mercy. All right. Looks like we got 44 for Black. For the face-off, that's Sundberg. And we've got 22 for yellow, Eddie Wolf. Goes back into the corner for Black. Black trying to, it breaks free and into neutral ice. Chased after, sent back forward by 22. Number 2 tries to get it forward, but 10 pops it out of his possession. It's going back and forth. The pass whistle's been completed, so it's live. Oh, but Gutenplan just took it back into neutral. Crosses over blue, gives it to Wolf. Pass whistle's complete. Now there's a battle for it. Black takes it out of the zone. It's into neutral. Yellow needs to tag up. Nope. Pass whistle's complete. All right. Yellow taking it towards the goal, and it is stopped. Frankerhoff makes the save. Nice save. All right. Getting some fresh legs out there. All right. Face-off circle to the right of the goalie. Over in yellow zone. Yellow's offensive zone. Got Miller and Chesro. Pops in between everybody into the corner. Miller picks it up again, sends it up the boards. Kept in by 26 and then taken away by 29. 29 looking for somebody else to pass to. Passes to Black. Pass whistle complete. Holy moly, that was a beautiful goal. Is that Paproth? I couldn't see the numbers, so I can't give credit where credit is due at the moment. I think it might have been Johnson. All right, face off again. We've got Betts versus Gutenplan. All right, Gutenplan sends it over. Brady picks it up, looking for a partner. It's in neutral zone. Gutenplan picks it up again, driving forward. Got McCoy to his right. He's over the blue line. It's taken away by Black. McCoy picks it up again for yellow. Sends it towards the middle. Picked up by 29. Betts takes it out for Black into neutral. Gutenplan sends it. Oh, looks like offsides. We're going to get a call. Man down, but he's good. All right, so we've got a face-off just outside the blue line. All right. Looks like it's going to be Betts and Gutenplan again. Everybody getting into position. You'll hear the stick taps. That is a very common form of communication between teammates, kind of indicating where the pass should be sent to. But there's a lot more verbal communication than you'll hear in regular hockey as well. All right, Betts versus Gutenplan. Gutenplan sends it over to McCoy. McCoy sends it back. It goes picked up by Betts. Betts takes it in for Black. Reaches traffic. Number 18 stopped it. Pass completed by Black. Black gets it again. 47 looking for a teammate to pass it to. Gets it to Betts. Betts gets traffic. Picked up by Gutenplan. Taken away by 47, but it was already over the blue line, so it's back in neutral. Black skating it forward. Sends it forward around the boards. Dumped in. 29 picking it up for Black. Trying to get it to a teammate. Gets it to 47 in the corner. 47 sends it to the middle. Picked up by 29. Yellow, 57 gets it, sends it forward, and we've got the line change. All right, I hope everybody is doing okay with the fires and smoke out there. It's been kind of thick here the last couple days, and so I just put out a wish of health to everybody out there. All right, 44 versus 11 in the center. Yellow picks it up, but it's in the bottom of a pile. All right, black gets it, but it is slightly offsides. All right, look like it's going to be at the dot just outside black's offensive line. All right, between 44 and 11. 11 sends it back. Gets to 66. Picked up again by 55 in black. Yellow picks it up, sends it out of the zone into neutral. 5 in a foot race. Picks it up. There's a scuffle in the corner between yellow 11 and 5. Black sends it into neutral. 55 picks it up. Sends it to teammate 44 in neutral. Crosses over into the zone, 44. Dumps it for 55, pass complete. Sends it to the middle, stopped by 2. Bailey picks it up for yellow, gets it out of the zone. Back into neutral. Picked up by 93, that's going to be icing. All right, couple people getting out there with some fresh legs. All right. Face off between 29 and black. And looks like Wolf and yellow. 38 sends it forward. Just wide of the goal. Picked up again by 14 in yellow. 14 sends it around the boards, but Black picks it up again. Meeting traffic with McCoy. Black gets it. Pass whistle complete. 47 tries to get it on the goal, but it's bumped away. Sent around the corner. Up to the blue line. Schneider keeps it in. Bumped out in the neutral zone by Wolf. Foot race between 47. Wolf peels away. 47 picks it up for Black. Into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Drops it off for 29. Pass complete. Shoots it on goal. Stopped. And it's stopped by the goalie. Blown dead. All right. No goal. Nice stop. It's Abby Jones with the stop for the Black. Actually, it's throwing me off because they're in opposite jerseys right now. So Abby's playing for yellow, and Robbie's playing for Black right now. Face off on the dot to the right of the yellow goalie. We've got number 7 for the Black team. And I think 11 for yellow. All right, yellow takes it into neutral zone. Wolf has it. Traffic by 38 on Black. Yellow passes it over. Pass whistle complete. Ooh, Wolf going for the backhand, but it was stopped. Goes back out to neutral. 44, Black picks it up, goes into the offensive zone. Trying to find somebody to pass it to complete the pass. It touches a stick, so the pass whistle is blown. Number 7 picks it up for Black. It is live unless yellow is able to get it out. 22 takes it out for yellow to neutral zone, hitting traffic from 38. Pass complete for yellow. Yellow finds it in the corner, hits traffic from Black. Black sends it up the board to get it out of the zone, kept inside by Kopp. Sent out again through the middle. Picked up by 38 in Black. Stopped by Luke Miller. Picked up by 22 in yellow. Turned around the other way, coming up the sideboards through central ice. Looking for a partner, pursued by Chaudhry. finds yellow, and pass was complete, and buzzer for line change. All right. We have, looks like we got 4.5 minutes left. Center ice face-off between 11 on yellow and 29 in black. Picked up by Garza. Sent forward, up the middle. Black picks it up. Poked away by yellow. Chased by 96, taken away. Black kicks it up the side. It goes, drifts over the blue line into central ice. 38 takes it over the blue for black. Tries to find a teammate, goes back into neutral ice. Cesaro picks it up. Everybody's tagged up, so he goes over the blue. Passes it to 38, pass whistle complete. Shot on goal, just high. Goes around the corner. Picked up by 47 in black. Dances through a few people in yellow. Sends it behind the goal. Pass is still live. 10 takes it from yellow, goes out into neutral. Fields picks it up for black. Pursued by 96 in yellow. Goes up the side to 47 in black. Resetting a little bit. Hitting traffic. Over the blue line, looking for a partner. Passes through people, doesn't complete the pass. Back into neutral. Black has control, 44. Takes it over the blue line. Looking for a teammate. 47's calling for it on the other side. Hits yellow traffic. 66 keeps it out. Picked up by McCoy. Black 10 keeps it in. It's behind the goal right now. It is still a live puck. So the goalie is on alert. Black sends it up again to 44. Shot on goal. Ooh, blocker, good. 47 picks it up for Black again. Still live. Chased by McCoy. Bounced around McCoy. 44 picks it up. Poked away. I believe that was Matthew Miller that poked it away. That was a good one. All right, line change. Center ice, referee is shaking the puck. Getting everybody lined up. All right. Got Betts and Luke Miller taking the face off. Betts has it now, sends it over for Black. Black into the zone, 55, drops it off for 93. Pass is complete, 93 keeps it in the zone, sends it towards the middle. Goes over to the corner. 22 for yellow picks it up. It's a foot race between 22 and 55. Popped up. Kind of a free-for-all at the moment. It's a live puck for Black. Yellow sends it over. Tries to get it out. Black keeps it in. 55 looking for the goal. Sends it just to the right. 22 goes to pick it up in the corner, but 55's right there. 81 in the corner trying to pick it up. Keep it in the zone. 22 pops it out. It is neutral. Yellow taking it now over into their offensive zone. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Doesn't have somebody in yellow. The puck has died a little just outside the blue line. Outside the blue zone, I'm sorry. Popped over. Yellow has it. 18 trying to pop it forward. 11 keeps it in the zone. No goal. Shot on goal. It is stopped. Referee saying no goal. I wonder if he blew the whistle. All right, face off to the left of the goalie, popped over. 22 picks it up for yellow, goes around the back of the goal, sends it up, goes to Brady. Brady sends it forward, but it is picked up again by Black. Black dodging through people into neutral ice. 55 takes it over the blue. Is looking for a teammate to drop it off to. Hits traffic with yellow, and that's going to be it for this line. Going to do a line change. All right, looks like we're doing a face-off at the center. 44 versus 11. 44 for Black, 11 for yellow. 11 sends it back to Young in yellow. Young sends it forward over the blue line. Goes across the ice, picked up by 55. 55 sends it into neutral. Picked up by 66 in yellow. Miller taken away by 10 in Black. Pass complete by 10. Sent over to the corner, kept in by 19. Black has it behind the goal, sends it around. Picked up by 10. 10 to the point. 5 sends it forward up the middle, but it hits traffic. 55 sends it around the boards behind the goal. Picked up by 10. Couple teammates calling for it. 10 sends it up to 44. 44 up the middle, hits yellow traffic. Ooh, a backhand by 55, but it's just a little wide. And that's going to be it for the period. All right. Well, we're going to take a little short break, and we'll be back to you shortly. All right, welcome back. We are back for period 2 of the Windy City Blind Hockey Showdown, yellow versus black, at the Edge in Bensonville. We've got Luke Miller versus Chesro. Miller sends it back to 14. Young takes a hit, goes down, goes back up to yellow. 11 takes it over for the yellow into the offensive zone, looking for a teammate. Black pokes it away. Black picks it up again, sends it up the boards. Yellow's able to keep it in. 14 keeps it in at the blue line, but Black takes it away again. Trying to keep it on sides. It's in the neutral zone now. Possession by Black. 29 gets it. Sends it up. 38 picks it up, sends it to 29. 38 gets it back. Pass whistle complete. Goes behind the goal. 2 sends it around again, the opposite direction. Fields picks it up in the corner, sends it forward for Black. Black looking for somebody else, gets 38. Goes across, couldn't find somebody to connect with. Picked up again by 47 in black. 47 sends it to goal, hits a pad, and it's dead. Good save. All right, looks like we have had a goalie change. Goalies are still the same, but they've changed teams. So now Robbie Brinkerhoff is playing for the yellow team, and Evie Jones is playing for black. All right, face off to the right of the yellow goalie. Shaking the puck, 44 versus 22. Goes back into neutral. Picked up by 22. That's a scuffle between. Okay, black's got it in their offensive zone. 44 has it. Sends it into the corner to the left of the goalie. Picked up by Young. 55's right there for black to get it away from him. 55 looking for a teammate. Sends it up to the point. Schneider picks it up. Pass is complete. Schneider reaching some traffic. Sends it forward again. 55 picks it up for black. 55 looking for somebody. Finds 44. Picked up by 10. Poked away by Young. 10 has it. Ooh, it's back and forth behind the goal. In the corner, Gutenplan has it. Now it's back in black possession. 14 sends it to the center. 10 sends it on to goal, and there you go. Number 10, Stephen Atkinson. Little pop above the pad there. Very nice. All right. Score is now 2-0, black team. Yellow looking to get something up there. Everybody lining up for the face-off at the center. Looks like we've got 22 for yellow and 29 for black. Everybody in positions. And raring to go. Yellow sends it back. Matthew Miller sends it forward. Picked off by black. 47 has it. Tries to drop it off for 38, but it goes too wide. Taken to 29. 29 sends it to the corner to the right of the goalie. Yellow picks it up again, and that's the buzzer for the line change. Ooh, man, sometimes that comes up fast. All right. Line change looking good. Center ice face off. Looks like yellow had one too many. It's always good to catch that before, the action starts. All right. Face off between 7 for black and 11 for yellow. 18 on yellow's defense. Looking to grab it. Black 44 grabs it first. Sends it over to Betts. Pass whistle complete. Poked away by 87. Black picks it up again. 47 driving up the side. Sends it over to 21. Drifts outside of the zone and into neutral. Black is going to need to tag up. 22 yellow takes it over into the offensive zone for yellow. Looking for somebody to pass to, but it's a sea of black jerseys right now. Finds 11 in yellow. Drops it off for 18. Picked off by 44 in black. 44 looking to cross over the line. Trying to find a teammate. Picked off by 22 in yellow. 22 crosses into the neutral zone. Got 27 right behind him. Tries to pass across the ice. Picked off by 47 into neutral ice. Crosses over into the offensive zone. Oh, just missed passing to his teammate. Oop, pass whistle's considered complete. All right, that is the end of that shift. Shift change. All right. Center ice. Ref shakes the puck. Chesrow versus Luke Miller. Puck drop, goes back for black. Chesro gets the face off. 19 sends it forward. Picked up by Garza on yellow. Goes into neutral. Bailey sends it up the sides. Picked up by Luke Miller. Luke Miller passes it. Goes wide. The pass whistle was blown. It is still active for yellow. Still in the zone. Miller picks it up. Ooh, man, that was a high head seeker there. Passed up, popped up to Black. Black gets it out of the zone into neutral. Chesro picks it up and into the offensive zone for Black. Miller right on his heels. Woo! Almost hit the corner. Miller tries to send it back up, but it's kept in the zone over at the point. Pass is complete for Black. 47 sends it into the middle, but hits a defensive man. Out of the zone into neutral. Picked up by 19 for Black. Black sends it up the glass. Pass is complete for Black. Shot on goal goes high. Picked up again by 38 in Black. Picked up by 22 in yellow. 22 in yellow sends it over. Yellow sends it back. Woo. People getting off the ice. Is getting messy. 47 for Black. Picks it up over the line. 44 calls for it. Gets it. Pass complete. Shot on goal. Bounces off the pad. Yellow sends it forward. 10 picks it up for Black. 94 takes it away for yellow. Black 22 takes it away. Over on the side in the point. And now into neutral. Picked up by 93 in Black. 93 sends it forward for Black. Picked up by Garza. Sends it back the other way. And is looking like pass back right now. Poked out of into neutral. 10 for Black. Picks it up. And that's it for this shift. I just hear somebody laughing down there, but I don't know what about. All right. Face off in the center. Okay. Got everybody out there? Almost. All right. Black takes it, sends it back to their defense. Defense sends it forward into neutral. Picked up by yellow. 29 over the line. Passes it to another yellow person. It is live for yellow. McCoy picks it up behind the goal. Trying to wrap it around. Doesn't quite make it. Black gets it out. Yellow tries to get it in again. Oh, just to the right. Picked up by Black team. 55 has it. Sends it forward to 7. 7 gets it into neutral. Trying to find a teammate. Hits traffic with McCoy. Picked up by 29 in Black. Now it's into the Black offensive zone. Chased by Kopp in the corner. Goes around behind the goal. Picked up by 55 in Black. Stopped by McCoy. 55 has it on the boards. Chaudhry at the point. It drifts into neutral. Chaudhry sends it across the ice. Picked up by Chesro. Chesro sends it to Betts. Betts looking to get across the blue line. Hits traffic with Gutenplan. Sent back into neutral. And that's going to be offsides for the Black team. It gets tricky with the offsides in blind hockey, definitely. That's, again, the high communication level is necessary. You might hear everybody scream like, off, off. That's usually an indicator that it has gone to offsides territory and everybody needs to try to get off. All right. Taken to the point outside the blue line. Looks like it's going to be Gutenplan and Betts. Betts sends it over. Picked up by McCoy. Battle between, I was going to say battle between McCoy and Watt, but then shift change. All right. Figuring out who's staying. All right. Looks like we've got Sundberg and Luke Miller taking the face off. Miller sends it back to Miller, sends it forward. Picked up by Black. Beck has it behind their own goal. Sends it up the boards. 10 has it for Black. Battle between 10 and Black and 11 and yellow. In the corner, sent back the other direction. Black got it again. 55 sends it to 10. Pass is complete. 10 picks it up. Tries to get it to 5 and Black, but it's poked away by Bailey. Bailey riding up the boards into the offensive zone for yellow. Hitting traffic from 5 and Black. Drops it off behind him for 14. Pass complete. 14 sends it back up again. Bailey sends it to the middle. 10 tries to get it in the goal. Oh, just barely misses it. 19 keeps it out. 44 for Black, taking it up the center. Crosses over the blue line, hitting traffic with 11. Black gets it back, trying to find a teammate, but he finds Schneider. Schneider takes it into neutral. Black takes it. 5 has it, sends it up the boards. Goes into neutral, picked up by Garza. Garza sends it across the ice, over the blue line, picked up by 22. 22 looking for a teammate, finds the opposition. Black takes it into neutral. 55 passes to 29. 29 tries to get it into the zone. Garza stops him. 22 trying to get it out of neutral. Garza's pinning it against the wall, I think. Battle on the boards, taken away by Gutenplan. Gutenplan crosses over the blue line. Oh, gets a stick chop. Finally able to get over into the offensive zone. And that's going to be a shift change. All right. Center ice. Looks like we've got 6 minutes left to go. Everybody getting in positions. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just doing the count, making sure we're good. All right. 7 versus 11 on the face-off. Black gets it. 38 sends it forward. 47 picks it up, dumps it in. Goes around the boards. Kind of settling in the corner a little bit, pursued by Kopp. Kopp finds it, sends it around the boards, stopped by Bet. Bet sends it to the middle, passes it to Chaudhry, but hits traffic first. Off in the corner. Bet picks it up, sends it around. Yellow's crossing over into neutral ice. Miller's over the blue line. Looking for a teammate so that he can get the pass whistle. He's got McCoy, but there's a lot of traffic. Kopp's at the corner. A little bit of traffic goes into neutral. Everybody's tagged up. Kopp tries to send it forward. It's a scuffle in the neutral. Betts picks it up. Over the blue line, passes it to 47. 7 picks it up again, shoots it on goal, just to the right. Picked up by 11 in yellow. Miller sends it up the middle to McCoy. McCoy crosses neutral over the blue. It is over the blue line, but there's the buzzer. Shift change. All right. Face-off's going to be taken by Luke Miller in yellow. And Mark Sundberg in black. Sundberg sends it over, but Bailey picks it up, crosses over the blue line, drops it off for Miller. Oh! All right. That was pretty cut and dried right there. That's going to put yellow on the board. All right. Same face-off as last time, 44 versus 11. 11 takes it, sends it back. Garza pushes it forward for Yellow. Yellow dumps it in. Picked up by Miller behind the goal. That might be a tripping call. Oh, bumpa. I believe that will be a penalty box for number 11, Miller, for tripping. All right. So the yellow team will be shorthanded. This is the first power play of the game. Face-off is at the dot to the left of the yellow goalie. Ref is shaking the puck to line them up. 44 versus 22. Goes back to the point. Schneider keeps it in. Black pass is complete. Black puck is live. 14 kicks it away from the goal. Yellow driving up to the right side. Wolf finding traffic from number 10. Black sends it forward. 44 picks it up for Black. Over the blue line. He's got a teammate behind him, but there's somebody else in between. Passes to 55. Pass is complete. Puck is live for Black. Yellow sends it across the ice. Cleared. I'm not sure why the whistle. But I think some lines are changing. Since it's still a fairly new sport, there are, usually we don't have a whole lot of like referees that are trained for this game. Like I said, there's a couple little nuances. Everything else is the same, but there's a couple like odd things. So I think it just the whistle got blown out of turn. All right. Over to Black. Just barely missed. 57 for Yellow, picks it up. Goes over to 22. Oh! That was a pretty little lifted one, I tell you. All right. Goal by 22, Eddie Wolf. All right. Score is 3-2 Black. Center ice. We've got Wolf versus Chesro. All right. Yellow's still shorthanded. Oh. Did that go in? I didn't hear the I didn't hear the whistle. All right. Well, just because I didn't hear it doesn't mean it didn't happen. So the score is now 4-2 Black. Yellow back at full strength. 29 versus 11. So Miller out of the box and into the face-off. Black picks it up, drops it up for 38. 38 pops it up and just hits it to the left. Missing goes back to 22 at the point. Taken away by 22 in Yellow. Passes over to 57. 57 sends it up the middle, and it is stopped. Hits a pad, and it dies. All right, we got we got a line change. I swear I know how to talk. All right. Looks like we're going to be at the dot to the right of the black goalie. All right. Referee's shaking the puck, calling everybody over. Wonder. All right. Okay. 2.5 minutes left to go in the period. And we've got everybody set. All right, 29 on yellow is going to take it against 7 in black. Black sends it over. Picked up by 19. Sent over again to 7. 7 sends it into the neutral zone. Whoop. Pursued by 18. Picked up by 7 into the offensive zone. Picked off by 29 in yellow. 29 follows it around the boards. Trying to get it out of there. He hit some traffic and stopped. Picked up again by Black. Black has a completed pass, but it gets set out of the zone into neutral and back into yellow's offensive zone. Black picks it up, sends it forward, unable to get it out of the zone. It's stopped by McCoy at the point. McCoy to 29. Gutenplan sending it, pass is complete, sending it towards the middle. Drifts over, stops outside the crease. Picked up again by Black. Gets it out past the point. Yellow sends it up again. They need to get on sides. All right, they're good. All right, neutral zone action. Picked up by Gutenplan. Over the blue line. Sends it over, it goes back into neutral. They need to tack up. 18 trying to get possession, sends it forward, intercepted by Black. 19 sends it forward, and we're within 1 minute, and that's going to be a line change. All right. Here we go. Shake the puck, shake the puck. All right, dropping the puck. Yellow had it for a split second, then picked off by yellow, and then Black took possession again. 96 in yellow, passes to 11. Pass is complete, but it just hits a goalie pad. Bounces off to the side. 44 in Black gets possession. It goes into neutral. Yellow picks it up. Black takes it back. Number 10 in Black drops it back. Over into the offensive zone. 44 takes it. Looking for a teammate to pass it to for that whistle. Goes around the goal, up the boards. Looking for number 5 at the point. Complete. 5 sends it forward. Hits yellow traffic. Goes into the corner to the right of the goalie. Sent back around the back of the goal. Yellow picks it up. Miller driving up the boards. Sends it backwards up the glass. Picked up by Garza. Garza sends it towards the point. 19 in Black keeps it in. 55 in Black picks it up. Sends it towards the goal, and that's going to be it for the period. Man, that comes up quick. All right. Go grab some water. We'll be right back. All right, back for period 3. Looks like there was some confusion with the lineup. Question mark? Changing up who's going out. All right. Looks like taking the face off. We've got 22 in yellow. Wolf versus 7 in black. Bets. And now black doesn't have defense. What is happening? All right. We're getting it figured out. All right. Chowdhury for defense on black, as well as Choi. All right, drop puck. McCoy has it for yellow. Going up neutral ice over the blue line. Looking for a teammate to pass it to. Passes it to 22. Ooh, yikes. That was a missile. McCoy to Wolf, and Wolf in the top corner. All right, score 4-3. Black team. Yellow resetting. Shake that puck. Black is, I was going to say missing defense, but they're way far away right now. All right. 47 for black, picks it up. Directly through center ice. Sends it forward. Fields. Drops it back. Hadfield taps it over. Black picks it up again. Yellow sends it back up the sideboards to neutral. 22 has it. Looking for a teammate. Sends it across to McCoy. McCoy picks it up. Pass complete. Shot on goal. Ooh, bottom corner. Uh-oh. I think that means that it's tied. All right. Going to be crunch time now. Got 14 minutes left to go. Referee going to drop the puck. Everybody getting set. All right. Dropping the puck. Betts gets it over to a teammate. 47 takes it. Into the offensive zone for black. Trying to drop it off. Sends it over to Betts. It's picked up by 38 in black. 47 takes it. Drops it off for 38. Pass is complete. Whistle is blown. Yellow sends it back out into neutral. Picked up by 22 in yellow. Over the blue line. Gets it over to McCoy. Pass is complete. Whistle's blown. Ooh, what a good stop. All right. Looks like that was, we got a goalie change. So that is Justin Proctor in goal for the black team right now. All right. Center ice. Shaking the puck. Got 29 versus 11. 11 sends it back. Picked up by 47 in black. Fields takes it around. Pass is complete. Picked up by 29. 29 sends it towards the goal. And it's covered up. Brinkerhoff makes the stop. All right. Going to the circle to the left of the yellow goalie. 29 and 11, taking the face off again. Oh, no, that was 14, my bad. 11 picks it up in the corner. It drifts out into neutral ice. Picked up by number 5 in black. Poked away by number 10 hit the wall. Atkinson, we're going. Looks like we're just going to examine for a second. He's going to shake it off. Yeah, I just heard somebody say he's got the wind knocked out of him. Okay. We do always have medics on site. Woo! All right. All right. I feel like I gasp and hold my breath after something like that happens, though. All right. Okay, we have 12 and a half minutes left to go in the game. 4-4. Face-offs being taken by 29 in black and 11 in yellow. Yellow sends it back. Garza picks it up. Sends it forward for yellow. 14 sends it up the boards. Pass to Miller. Miller looking for a teammate. McCoy calling for it. Miller sends it back behind the goal again. Young there to intercept, but it wasn't. Black was there as well, so it wasn't a completed pass. Between players on the boards. 96 in yellow picks it up again, sends it towards the goal. Black driving up the middle into neutral. 47. Passes it forward, taken away by Luke Miller. Luke back into neutral. Over the blue, looking for a teammate. Goes behind the goal, pursued by 47. Behind the goal the opposite direction, taken by 14. 14 sends it back forward, pass is complete. Black grabs it, sends it up the boards. 29 driving up the center. Through center ice. Passes to teammate over the blue line, pass is complete. Back to 29, over to 47. Shot on goal. Ooh, just blocked. What a nice, hugging up, really good. Oh, tries to go around, stop. Oh, and then, wow. Almost got the wraparound, but I think a padded leg popped in there just at the last second. All right, line change. Over to center ice. Looks like we're going to have 44 for Team Black. Sundberg's taking it, and Wolf is taking it for yellow. Sundberg sends it into the Black offensive zone. 55 picks it up for Black. Poked away by Wolf. Black gets it again. Pass whistle's complete, but now it goes into neutral zone. Black needs to tag up. I think they did right at the last second. So it goes Black back into the Black offensive zone. Black picks it up around the back of the goal. Loses the puck. Yellow picks it up. 22 trying to drive up the center of their defensive zone. Hit traffic, but now is in neutral. Poked away by 44. Picked up by 55 in Black. Passed over to 7. 7 gets it into the zone. Hits traffic with Kopp. 7 shoots over to the corner, but it's picked up by 22. 7 gets it again. 22 in yellow. Sends it out of the zone. But that's going to probably wind up being icing. All right. It died just before it got to the point of icing, I guess. That is... That's what happens when you have a giant metal puck. All right. Sent back down the ice. 44 in Black picks it up in their offensive zone. Takes it around the back of the net. 81's calling for it. Oop, hits other traffic, and that's going to be it for the line. 9.5 minutes left to go. All right. For the face-off, we've got 44 for Black, 11 in yellow. All right. Black takes it up the middle, looking for somebody to pass to. Passes to 55. Oh! Well, that was gross. All right, 55. Kenneth Watt makes it over the shoulder. And makes it 5-4. I think. I swore I heard the pass whistle. There we go. All right. 44 against 11. Young sends it up the boards for yellow. Oh, I think it hit somebody on the bench. Somebody's arm was hanging outside the bench, and I wonder if they're going to call that for too many men. All right, so we're doing a face-off just outside the blue line for the yellow offensive zone. Black sends it out into neutral. Picked up by 66 and yellow. Sent up to 11. 11 sends it back into the zone and dumps it around where it's slowing down behind the goal. Black sends it forward again. Just escapes the point. Young sends it back forward, but yellow needs to tag up. All right. Black sends it up the boards. Pass is complete for Black. Black, tries to do a backhand, but he hits the crossbar. Yellow takes it back, driving up the side. Sends it forward into neutral. Black picks it up again, 47 to 38. 38 sends it back to 47 over the blue line. 47 drops it off for 29. 29 complete. Sends it over. Stopped. Yep, all right. That one's down. Stopped by Brinkerhoff. All right. Puck is going to be over to the circle to the right of the yellow goalie. 29 versus 22. Yellow's figuring out who's supposed to be out there. All right. Black gets possession. Pass whistle complete. Goes off into the corner. Garza pops it forward. Goes out into the neutral zone. Woo, 22 hit one of the refs. Whoa, somebody lost a stick. 47's on a tear. Crosses over the blue line for Black. Pass is complete. Pops out. 22 picks it up again. Nope, 29 picks it up and sends it around the boards. Garza sends it out into neutral ice. Picked up by 22 for yellow. 22 looking for somebody to drop it off for. Hits 38 in Black, and that's going to be it for this line. It always feels like when someone's getting momentum, that's when the buzzer goes. All right. Little over 7.5 minutes left to go. Right now the score is 5-4 Black team. All right, everybody's set. 7 on Black versus 11 in the yellow. Back to 93 in Black, swatted away by McCoy. 21 in Black, Choi sends it forward. Betts picks it up. Goes across the offensive line for Black. Betts behind it. Looking for a teammate to drop it off to. Yellow picks it up. Yellow drives into the neutral zone. It's got 97 on his tail. Black pops it out. Picked up by Choi. Betts takes it into neutral. McCoy picks it up for yellow. Kicks it over to the side boards. Gets it into the zone. Oh. We might have a tripping call. It's in slashing? I believe it'll be a tripping call on Chaudhry. All right. All right, so the yellow team is now going to be on the power play. This will be the first for the yellow team. We've got 7 in black and 11 in yellow taking the face off. Puck is dropped, pops over to yellow. 87 sends it forward, pass is complete. Goes back to the point. Cop keeps it in. Sends it over. 38 picks it up for black in the center. Sends it into neutral. Yellow picks it up again. Back into neutral. 38 in black takes it over the blue line. Looking for a teammate, getting pressure from 21. And that's going to be a buzzer for the line change. All right. Center ice face-off. It's going to be by Sundberg. And Adam Young. Picked up by Black. Black's over the blue line. Pass is complete. And then picked off by 22 in yellow. Yellow driving up. Passes to 11. Oh, shot on goal. That was gross. So that was Wolf to Miller. All right, we're tied again. 81 is out of the box. Just got to make sure we don't have too many men before the puck is dropped. And we're all good. All right, 44 versus in black versus 14 in yellow. Black sends it backwards. Back, pops it into neutral. 5 in black, tried to get it out, but it was picked up by yellow. Sends it across the ice. 10 sends it around the boards. Yellow needs a change, so black's taking advantage. Number 10 on black, driving up the side, stopped by Garza. Popped up again by 44 in black. Now around the boards by Wolf in yellow. Driving up the center into neutral. Over the blue line, on sides. Over to number 10, over to 14. 14, shot on goal just wide. Picked up by 14 in black. Black driving up the side. Over the blue line. He's got 10 to his left. And it just kind of drifted in front of a pad, so we're going to call it. It's going to be a face-off in front of the goalie. Oh, you know what? Looks like they're taking it outside of the zone because it was kind of a shot on goal without making a pass. Oh, just kidding. Sometimes I just have to interpret what's happening down there, and sometimes I do it wrong. All right. Face off between 47 in black. And it looked like Bailey in yellow. Yellow's taking it across into their offensive zone. Stopped by 22 in black, but then picked up again by 96 in yellow. Over to Wolf. Wolf to Bailey. Bailey doesn't get much on it. Chases it down in the corner. Black tries to send it around. It's picked up again by McCoy. McCoy sends it in the middle. It's picked up by 47 in black. 47 in black driving through neutral, up the center. Drops it off for 38. Pass complete. Sends it back over to 29. Oh, line change buzzer. Oh, man. That play had some good momentum on it. I wanted to see what happened. All right. Line change. Got Betts taking it for the black team. And looks like Miller, 11 in yellow, will take it for yellow. Puck drop. Betts sends it forward. It's picked up again by McCoy in yellow. McCoy over the blue line. Doesn't have a teammate around, so he's skating it out. Hits traffic, 47. .47 over the blue line, drops it off for 7, passes complete. 47 sends it forward, hits Luke Miller. Whoa, that's a lot of contact right there. 47 sends it across. I think there was some number changes. There was some jersey number changes because there's people not in the jerseys that are written here. Okay. Yellow defending their goal, trying to get it out of the zone. McCoy winds up grabbing it, going through traffic from black players. Hadfield sends it forward. Kopp makes a defensive stop. Whoop. Whoop. There's a bit of a pileup. All right, puck is out of the zone. Black picks it up, and that's going to be it for this line. 3 minutes left to go in the game, and we are tied at 5-5. Center ice face-off is going to be taken by Sundberg and Young, looks like. Sundberg sends it back. Black picks it up. Up to number 10 in black. Over the blue line. Gets to 55 in black. Pass whistle is set off. 55 in black sends it back around the boards. Picked up by 10 to 55. Stopped by yellow. 10 grabs it for black again. 55 in black, looking for a partner. Send it to, meets traffic with Garza. No, it's a kicking fight. Yellow sends it back out into neutral. Black needs to tag up. All right, there they go. All right, 55 in black has it, looking for somebody. They need to get a new whistle. There it is. 44 sends it forward, hits a post. 55 gets it again for black. Sends it forward. Yellow keeps it out. 19 keeps it in the zone for black. Sends it up the glass. Yellow sends it back the way it came. 10 sends it into neutral for yellow. Picked up by 38 in black. Doesn't get it out of the zone. 22 keeps it in. 38 tries to get it out again and hits 22 again. 22 to 10 in yellow. Pass is complete. Puck is live for yellow. In the corner, 22 picks it up. There's just all black jerseys in front of the goal. Yellow's able to keep it into the zone. Miller dodging everybody. Oh, shoots it high. Picked up by 22. Wolf sends it out to the point. Picked up by Matthew Miller. Matthew sends it back up the boards. Goes out of the zone. Yellow dumps it in. Everyone's tagged up. And that's going to be a line change. We've got 1 minute left to go. All right. So sometimes we end the games in a tie, and sometimes for funsies we do a shootout. So we'll see what happens. All right, center ice, it's going to be Betts versus Gutenplan. Black takes control. Cesaro skates around, gets it to Choi. Choi sends it back up again. It's in neutral ice. Cesaro driving up into neutral through the center. Up to Betts. Taken away by 29 in yellow. 29 skating it around. Stopped by Kopp. And covered by the goalie. All right. Taking a face off to the circle to the left of the yellow goalie. All right. Looks like we got Betts versus Hadfield. Goes back to yellow. Yellow going around the boards. Kopp sends it up. Doesn't look like Black has anyone at the point. Up, Cesaro got there and was able to keep it in the zone. Sends it forward. Gets to Chowdhury. Goal is complete. 47 did a shot on goal, but I don't know if it made it in. It looks like it may have been like a 5-hole stop. Yep, that was a no goal. All right. To the circle to the left of the goalie again. We've got half a minute left to go. All right. It's going to be Betts for the black team and Hadfield for the yellow team. Black takes control, 47. Passes it to 7, pass complete. 47 picks it up, getting it to the front of the goal. And that's going to be it for the game. All right. Well, I wanted to thank everybody for being a part of blind hockey. Just you even being here it means a ton to us. Please let your friends and family know, spread the word, and we could use all the help we can get. Thank you for being here.